What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
The wild and steamy movie 365 Days has had a huge following since the day it was first released. It follows the life of Laura, who is kidnapped by a mafia boss, Massimo, and is given 365 days to fall in love with him. You probably already know this in the fact that a part 2 of the movie is coming, but before the sequel arrives, let's take a look at some of the best bloopers and behind-the-scenes moments of the cast. The location. Based on a novel written by Blanka Lipińska, the movie's primary actions take place in Sicily. Given that Massimo is an Italian, most of the scenes are filmed there, but a lot of the scenes were also filmed in Warsaw, Poland. Going back and forth from those two locations gave us all the beautiful places we get to see in the movie. There are many scenes where Laura and Massimo are seen walking on the streets with a lot of shops on either side, as well as multiple scenes on a seaside location, like the first time Massimo saw Laura. These types of exotic location scenes are shown so there is a hint of royalty and richness in the movie, which is what Massimo is portrayed as. You remember that scene where Laura is wearing a red dress and storms off from the store? Well, that scene is filmed in Pellegrino a Mare, Puglia, and the following scene, where they are driving in an SUV car, showing a white town on the right side, is filmed on a road in Ostuni, also in Puglia. Fans didn't only fall in love with the beautiful main character, they also had the ability to see some incredible scenic views of all these locations. We see beautiful beaches, colorful terraces, and marvelous decor. Although the movie was criticized for its plot, or the lack thereof, no one can deny what the visuals and the views in the movie didn't make up for it. Were the steamy scenes real? If you watch the 365 Days movie, or even manage to read the book, you know that it's filled with a bunch of steamy scenes. The romantic drama is filled with explicit scenes that have fans wondering, were the scenes real? The chemistry between the two actors, Michele and Anna, is incredible and beyond anything we've ever seen. They appear so much in love and into each other that for a moment fans were even wondering if the two are dating in real life. The sad news is they aren't dating, but we still got to experience what the relationship would look like in the movie. When Michele was asked whether or not those scenes are real, he answered, "Looks real?"
Especially if someone's taking away a pleasure you really desire.
The scenes weren't real, and he added that they were just doing their jobs and managed to make it look as real as possible. And we are sure there are a few terms and policies from Netflix that prevent that from happening anyways. You can get a few clips from behind the scenes on how they went on to film those scenes and what it took. From the couple laughing halfway in the scene to messing up and doing it over again, and how could you be filming a steamy scene with a whole production and a bunch of cameras around you without laughing? Well, given how serious their roles were in the movie, the actors were quite professional when it came to filming a certain scene, and they left the laughs and giggles in between takes.
Why? Are you afraid that I am too good at it?
The fun and dancing. When you spend a lot of time on set, constantly filming scenes with the same people each day in a span of up to a year, eventually you'll grow to like them and make new friends. And that was the case with this cast as well. With all the drama and seriousness in the movie, the actors were the complete opposite when they weren't filming. In a few clips from the set, we can see them dancing, laughing, and joking with each other. From the looks of it, it looks like Anna was the biggest jokester on set, using every chance she could get to dance it out or crack a joke or two. If you look closely, she tends to warm up with a few dance moves each scene, and we love it. No wonder she did such an amazing job when they did the dancing scene. But she wasn't the only one joking on set. Through the behind-the-scenes footage, we can see the entire cast fooling around when they are not filming. Even the director of the show is shown dancing alongside Michele. Speaking of Massimo himself, he might even seem like the true serious and dangerous mafia boss in the movie, but in real life he is nothing like that. Together with the other members of the crew, they shared a mutual love for tongue twisters and were constantly trying to see who could get it right. And Anna is not the only great dancer in this movie. Michele has proven himself to also know quite a few moves.
Do you have any idea what I've been through?
Practice. You know the saying, practice makes perfect, right? Well, when it comes to filming a movie, practice is key. To learn the lines, the walk in the scene, as well as some occasional dances. In this movie, like every other, the actor took multiple shots of the same scene to get it just right. We can see them practicing their dance moves for the dance scene and trying to get each step exactly right no matter how many takes it took. The dancing wasn't the only thing that was shot multiple times. The scene where Massimo learns that Laura is gone and falls to his knees screaming was also done a few times. From the behind-the-scenes clip, we can see him and a few members of the crew practicing on how he should do the fall and where to look afterwards. The camera was set up on a ladder to get the perfect shot as Massimo screams. Even the scene where Laura goes shopping with Massimo was done a couple of times. Laura in a red dress walking alongside Massimo must sound easy enough, but they had to get it just right in order for it to be just the way the producers imagined. She and Michele walk as two bodyguards walk behind them, carrying her multiple bags and boxes of shoes and clothes. Even the walk down the aisle was rehearsed multiple times, from the walk to the moment when the followers were supposed to fall down on the aisle. We must admit, it's not an easy thing being an actor, but at least they managed to find laughter in each situation. Props and people. The props in this movie were highly used, whether they used them to get a better angle or get a more realistic view on something. One thing we managed to notice is the prop guns they used in the fake bullets and blood. When Massimo was shot, they made it look so realistic when in real life, Michele was just doing his job perfectly. Not only did they use fake guns, they also used a suitcase for Laura to climb on top so she would appear taller when she stands on the bridge. We truly found that behind-the-scenes moment hilarious, seeing how she climbs on top of it and continues filming. Also, we all remember the gold car from the wedding, and that was another perfectly chosen prop to make that lifestyle and huge amount of money match from the mafia. Besides all the props, when filming in the city, you can get a few problems, especially in places where there are a lot of people daily. When they filmed the scene when Laura and Massimo shopping, which we previously mentioned, the production came across a little problem. There were people and kids everywhere. In one clip, we can see Anna stopping and letting a man with his kid walk right by in the middle of filming a scene. But hey, each scene comes with its own consequences, and filming in a busy place is definitely a problem. We don't think, other than this little incident, there were any other real problems when it came to filming, but it's funny enough to think that in the middle of your scene, a child can run right next to you and ruin a perfect shot. On a related note, we wanted to know, what do you think about these behind-the-scene moments? Let us know in the comments section below. If you'd like to see more amazing videos such as this one, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.